We're into the fifth. It's tied 2 apiece. Great game between these two. Every time that they meet on the field, I mean, you're going to get a great baseball game because the fact of the matter is, this is 2 of the best baseball programs in the state, and I don't think anybody would argue that, and if they did, they're just looking for attention. I mean, just completely top to bottom, the developing, the coaching, the on-the-field talent. I mean, it's absolutely through the roof. I mean, look out at the jerseys in left center field, and you'll see 2, one former big leaguer and 1 current big leaguer. Jeff Rancourt, I'm sure everybody is familiar with
Cooper
because
Johnson.
he spent all those years with the Braves. Now he's the Braves color analyst for all of their games with Chip Carey. I had a chance to meet Jeff at one of the Braves games last season. Incredible guy. Hope he's listening. That would be a really cool thing. Hey, Jeff, maybe when Loganville plays Parkview in the regular season, I believe it's March 31st, you'll want to come out and call that game with me. And then Matt Olson, the current big leaguer, played here in, I believe, 2012 to 2015. And I don't know that for certain, though, but I believe that's when it was. And he's just a monster with the Oakland A's. I can't even imagine all the homers that he must have hit in his high school days on top of that batting cage out in right field. 3-1 pitch coming up on Cooper Johnson, and he will start the 5th inning with a walk. Cooper grounded out his first time up, and he will reach here on a free pass to start things.
Now batting, number 27, Johnny Beaver.
Johnny Beaver 0 for 1, struck out swinging back in the 2nd inning. Okay, sorry, I had to walk into the Parkview press box and ask who's pitching because I actually don't have this guy listed on my roster. He's wearing number 46. He's a lefty. His name is Porter Berryman. So because he's not on my roster sheet that I printed out before the game, I can't really tell you anything about him, but he's got an awesome name, I can tell you that much. Porter Berryman. That is quite a name there, young man. Well done to his parents. He walked Cooper to start things, facing Johnny Beaver. He's already fallen behind 1 ball and no strikes. Johnny pulls the bunt back, hits a 5th shot into right field, and it'll squeak its way by for a base hit. And that'll put him at 1st and 3rd with nobody out. So that one probably stung for Johnny, as that pitch came way inside on his hands, and he just fought it off into right field. It got past the diving Garrett Lambert at first, and then past the diving second baseman Caden Gaskin, and into right field it went. And they are on the corners with nobody out. And so we get our first substitution. Instead of Blake Carter, this is Hoyt Dobeck. Hoyt, one of many seniors, mainly was a courtesy runner and defensive replacement last year. Here comes the runner to the plate, and he's going to score. A wild pitch will give Loganville the lead, and on the play, Johnny Beaver moves all the way up to 3rd base, and it's 3-2 Loganville in the 5th, and there's still nobody out. And a very aggressive catch the ball was yelled from the Parkview dugout. So now the infield pinches in as Johnny stands at 3rd base. Loganville already on top now thanks to the wild pitch pass ball. I'll have to go back and watch it before I can call it one or the other. It looked like a wild pitch live, but I guess it could have been caught. And now Hoyt will get hit with the next pitch, and the command is just not there with Porter so far. Walk, bleeder base hit, wild pitch to bring home a run, and then hit by pitch to Hoyt. Still nobody out. Johnny Beaver at 3rd, Hoyt Dobeck at 1st. And 1st will get a pickoff attempt. That's risky. We've already seen one errant throw on a lefty pickoff attempt to 1st in this game. It ultimately led to nothing, but a throwing error here would lead to a 4-2 Loganville lead. Let's see Davis bring him in the old-fashioned way and do it himself. He somehow eluded that ball that bounced in the right-handed batter's box on a wild curve in the dirt, nicely blocked by the catcher. I'll tell you his name when I see his number. So they got the runner Hoyt picked off, or at least they think they do, and yep, they're going to call him out. Hoyt with great speed. He did the right thing. He put his head down and he just darted towards second. But that took two really good throws. One by the pitcher Porter, and then another by the first baseman Jabari, and he threw a strike right on the money to the shortstop Hauk. He applied the tag, and that cost Loganville their first out. So that's unfortunate. A mistake on the bases by Hoyt. And now really up to Davis. Really going to need him to put the bat on the ball here, because he is now the key man in the inning. Haven't got anything to hit yet. 3 balls, no strikes. Infield, like I said, they're playing in, but they're still playing in the dirt. Well, that would have been cool if he had got the green light, because I don't think he's going to get a better pitch to hit than that. Wow, jammed him big time. He was swinging a wooden bat. It would have shattered in a million pieces, because that ball hit, I'm telling you, right on the handle. So that one probably stung Davis, but he's a strong guy, football player. Quarterback, also plays a little defense for the Loganville Red Devils in the fall. Playing left field tonight, and we really need him to come through here on a 3-2 pitch. He gets rung up on a pitch that gets the front door, and he was on his way to first base as he thought that pitch was well inside. 1-0 pitch coming to Matthew Hurd, 0 for 2 in the game so far. And that pitch even further outside. Matthew popped out the short, struck out looking his last time up. And now could deliver big time for his team. But nothing good to swing at yet. 3 balls and no strikes. There is the automatic. The 3-0 pitch falls right down the heart of the plate. That ball's shot deep left center field, headed towards those jerseys, and Matthew Hurd clears the wall with a 2-run homer. Not only did he bring in Johnny Beaver, he brings in himself. And Loganville's up 5-2 in the 5th inning on a bomb by Matthew Hurd. Didn't know he could do that. So, who does the first home run of 2022 go to for Loganville? Matthew Hurd. I'm going to ask you that trivia question as we get late into the season. Going to North Georgia. He's kind of known as a pitcher. I'd say that's his best position. But he just lit up that baseball. I knew it was hit well. I didn't know if it was going to be high enough to go out. I honestly thought it was going to bang off the wall. But that one stayed in the air just long enough to go over the wall in left center field. Now 2 homers we have seen tonight, one by Parkview and one by Loganville. Andrew Sopata and Matthew Hurd, the 2 responsible. Cal Shivers for the 3rd time tonight. Ground out, double, and a run scored. Really got the fun started, did Kyle Shivers. He was a part of that last inning where Loganville scored 2 runs to tie up the game. He hit a ball really similar to the one Matthew just hit in left center, except his did not get out. And that one clipped him. So Kyle Shivers will reach for the 2nd time tonight. This time on a hit by pitch with 2 strikes. Ethan Davis came inside and a little too far inside. It has officially gotten into what I would consider cold weather. Check swing, and this is going to work beautifully. That's what I'm talking about. More death by 1,000 cuts. And the runner stumbles on his way to third, and now he's going to be caught up. And he'll be tagged out in between second and third to end the inning. So it wasn't really a mistake. He just kind of slipped. I believe that is Marshall out there running for Shivers, and he just stumbled. I mean, he got sniped in between second and third. He never actually fell. He stayed on his feet. But a great throw out there in right field was able to put him away and end things in the top of the 5th inning. But boy, what a 5th inning it was for your Loganville Red Devils. They now have the lead.